Hey, shit. Welcome back to Neesie, girl. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch it. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. Whoa, where did that come from? Like, seriously, I haven't said Neesie Girl Tarot in God knows when. Okay? I mean, everything happens for a reason, but there's Mercury retrograde, so anything can technically happen. I was just telling my friend that. I was like, listen, it's Mercury retrograde. Expect the shenanigans, like unexpected, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's happening out of nowhere, just like me saying Neesie Girl Tarot. I haven't said Neesie Girl Tarot in over a year. A long time. Okay? Okay. So, welcome back to the Healing Circle. Okay? Where Neesie Girl, no, the Healing Circle is where, no, Neesie Girl Tarot is where the Healing Circle was born. That's what I want to say. Okay? So, collective, we're going to go through the energy that's coming towards you this weekend, and clarify, get some advice, get some guidance on it. It is Mercury retrograde. Expect shenanigans, expect uneasy energy, unexpected energy that doesn't make sense. Expect it, okay? We're going to go from Aries down to Pisces. I'm going to pull cards for each zodiac and clarify it. But if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it fit. Check out my fro. It is Black History Month. Okay? Celebrate all my Black, leaders and icons and, I said leaders in our Black culture. Okay? So, get with me. We're going from Aries down to Pisces. I am going to do a collective energy. Yeah. So let's get into that collective energy. Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What's coming towards the collective this weekend? The unspoken card is kind of, doing this thing, trying to push out or whatever. So let's see. For the collective spirit, one more. Nope. Okay. Two more. One. Two. You ready? All right. All right, Holy Spirit, what's coming towards the collective right now, this weekend? What's coming towards the collective right now, this weekend? Pretend, okay? It says mass exaggeration, bluff, okay? And drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching, okay? So someone could be masking or, maybe like not being honest or kind of bluffing around their disconnection or their, detachment, and it's because of infatuation and established. It's almost as if it's like an energy of being obsessed, okay? Like adoration, addiction, compulsion. So someone could make, kind of almost be like masking their energy of being obsessed or compulsive by disconnecting in a way or drifting. Let's clarify it. Collective. Okay. For the collective spirit, please clarify these messages. Two more shuffles. One, two. So the world energy is on the bottom, and it was on the bottom of the deck when I initially picked it up. Okay. So this can be saying that if someone has been masking, their infatuation, their addiction or compulsion or adoration by drifting, it could be changing or it could be coming to a close at this time. Okay. Maybe someone's looking at the situation more as a manifestation, a gift, a prize, a reward. The Death energy came out, but the card that flipped first was the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is a burden, something that's heavy, something that's too much to bear. Okay, that energy of being burdened or feeling like something is too much to bear is coming to an end. Okay, and it's because of the energy of the Empress. Okay, it's about growth, expansion, opportunities for more, seeking what's next. Okay, someone might have felt stuck or restricted, like I can't have that new beginning. Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles. Scratch that, Ace of Pentacles. But with the Judgment energy on the bottom and the Eight of Cups, there's someone that's making a decision to let the past go, leave past disappointments, regrets, hardships behind, to revisit an opportunity, to access an opportunity that has potential with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, because someone is definitely pretending that they're not infatuated with an opportunity, pretending that they're not obsessed with an opportunity by drifting or slowly parting from it. Okay. So a situation that might have been rather burdensome or too difficult to deal with is coming to an end, especially if it involves someone feeling stuck or restricted in being able to have a new beginning or to go into a different direction or do something new. Oh, okay. The Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, so someone could have definitely messed something up. Okay, messed things up. Could be the masculine energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. But this is like, wanting to put in the work, wanting to change how someone shows up by apologizing and communicating. Eight of Wands, that they do want to give to this, and they're choosing this. Okay, the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is like, communicating that I do want to give equally, and I am choosing a path. I am choosing a direction. And coming through, Knight of Cups, expressing oneself emotionally, giving of one's self emotionally. Okay, so if someone has been pretending that they weren't infatuated with you, or they, weren't addicted to something, maybe they were doing this by drifting away from you or slowly parting or detaching. Well, a burden is coming to an end, especially if it involves someone feeling stuck or restricted when it comes to having a new beginning. Okay. Whoever was feeling like sabotaged or, set up in a way, is choosing to work on things. Okay. Apologizing and communicating that they do want to give to this, and they're choosing a path, they're choosing a direction. Okay. So the energy that's coming towards you collectively is someone that's dropping the mask. All right. So moving on to Aries. Aries, what's coming towards you? What's coming your way? For Aries spirit this weekend, what's coming towards Aries this weekend? Please make it clear what's coming towards Aries. Letting go. Okay. It says releasing, walking away, moving on. Okay. So you definitely could be letting something go that you might have been loyal to. Dedication, trust, reliability. Okay. Especially with limit right behind that. If you feel like something, you're at your limit with something, or you just can't take it anymore, or you don't want to endure anymore, you are letting it go. This could be something you were definitely loyal to. For Aries spirit, 2 more. Yep. You're protecting yourself, Aries. Okay. Why is letting go here for Aries? That's what's coming towards Aries. Releasing, walking away, moving on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're ready for new. Ace of Cups. Okay. Aries, you're ready for new. All right. The 7 of Cups. With the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. This could be an energy of you like worrying about like if you have enough or if you are enough, like almost like questioning your worth. Okay. You could be delaying opportunities because of disappointments that you might have experienced. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you're just kind of like fooling yourself, just kind of almost like you know, talking yourself out of things. Okay. The 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's like worried about like am I going to get my wishes fulfilled by doing this, or am I going in the right direction? It's like you're worried about making the right choice. Okay. King of Cups, especially when it comes to like a masculine energy. This can be someone that you're tied to emotionally. The 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, you being very dissatisfied with the conflict. Whatever has been a conflict. Okay. Like you want justice. You want things to be done right. You're very dissatisfied. You're worried about if you're going to get your wishes fulfilled in this situation. So you could be letting go of the energy of loyalty. Like if you've been dedicated to this situation, you've been dedicated to this person. You could be letting go of an energy of like staying loyal to this, especially if you're concerned about whether you're going to get what it is that you want from this situation. So if you're letting go of this dynamic, it's to have something new with the Ace of Cups. Letting go for Aries. The Knight of Pentacles with the Hermit on the bottom. Okay. So if things have been moving rather slow, it's because of someone focusing more on what they've experienced or all of what they are encountering, like the obstacles and the hurdles and ups and the downs and the trials and the tribulations. Okay. In a relationship or in a connection or even in their stability. That is needed in order for them to even be comfortable with going after something new. Why is letting go here? Yeah, the reason why you're letting go, Aries, I feel like is because you're in energy where you're like, this isn't giving me much. So you're like, is this going to give me what it is that I want? Okay, you could be hiding how disappointed you are in this situation. Maybe that's something you're kind of keeping to yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Okay. So 8 of Cups. Yeah, so someone could definitely be coming towards you to like show you different, to show up for you. Maybe wanting to revisit things, looking to let the past go. Because of them wanting to change their effort towards you, wanting to come towards you differently. But I feel like you're in the energy of like starting new. especially if you feel like you've been loyal to the situation for some time. If things haven't really been moving, it's because of someone hiding grief. Mm-hmm. Anything else for Aries? 1, 2. You don't trust them. You're being very decisive. You're avoiding like rebuilding. Okay. You're definitely like on the fence. Even if someone did apologize to you or tried to mend it or try to fix it, you're definitely still on the fence. Because I feel like you're at the point where, yeah, 2 of Pentacles showing. You're definitely at a point where you're like, I'm done being loyal to this situation. You know? So this energy is coming towards you this weekend, Aries. Moving on to Taurus. Hey, Treya. You like the hair? Listen, it's a Black History Month. We gotta show respect, pay homage to our ancestors and guides during this Black History Month. See. I've been patting my hair all day, just for real. For Taurus spirit, what's coming towards Taurus this weekend? One more shuffle. Driftings on the bottom again. You have where is it? Heart song. Inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. Okay. That is infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion. Okay. I feel, yeah, mirror right behind that. Taurus, you may have an inner knowing that something is just, superficial, surface. Okay. It's a mirrored energy. It's like, it's mutual. It's a reflection. You might have an inner knowing that this is just, strictly infatuation. Let's see. One more shuffle for Taurus. Okay. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands on the bottom. Why is heart song here for Taurus this weekend? It's having inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. The 4 of Cups. You have an inner knowing that you are not happy in the situation. Okay. And this could be something that you're hiding. All right. But with the star energy and the death energy, I feel like you are coming out of that energy of like hiding your disappointment, suppressing it even, because you know that something's just infatuation, is not genuine, it's not solid. And with the star energy, it's like knowing what you want. It's like knowing what you hope for, wish for, desire, and therefore ending anything that is delaying that. 3 of Wands, okay? Especially if it's disappointment. Shoulda, couldas, and wouldas. Okay? It's like you have an inner knowing that something's just not for you. It's not doing it for you. And although you might have suppressed it, you know what it is that you want. So it requires some type of transformation in order for things to change. The World and the 3 of Cups is saying that you might have to end something with a third party in order for things to move forward with the Chariot. Okay. You might have to end something with a group of people in order for things to move forward. Okay. That's definitely saying like some change has to happen. You have to end a cycle. Okay. That you are given to. Six of Pentacles. It's like you have to stop giving in order to have new. Okay? And the new is right here, Ace of Cups. Okay? You have to stop giving in order to have new. The Spirit's like, yeah, we see that you know intuitively that, you know, this is just infatuation. It's nothing real here. You're dissatisfied with the situation and you're keeping it to yourself. But we know what you desire with the star energy. So therefore, something has to change. Something has to give. You have to stop giving to a situation if you want something more. You want something new. Because you intuitively know that something's all infatuation. Okay, Taurus? Mm-hmm. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that helped. As far as the energy that's coming towards you this weekend. Feels like if you want change, you gotta do something about it. Something you're giving to, you know you gotta stop giving to. Just saying. Moving to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. What's coming towards you this weekend? Two more shuffles. One. Two. The masculine energy showed twice. Oh, masculine. What do you want with the Gemini this weekend? What's coming towards Gemini this weekend? One day. Oh, one day. So it says someday, somewhere, another time. It's because of epiphany, realization, understanding, awakenings. Okay. Someone could be like realizing something and maybe they're more receptive to like committing, like, you know, vows and making something official or in whatever way. Three shuffles. One. Two. Okay. Someone, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but someone feels like they sabotage things. Okay. Especially if they like maybe put things on hold, saying, oh, maybe one day, another time, maybe some way. I don't know. It's like they're realizing that they might have done this to themselves. Why is one day here? Yeah, okay. Okay. The World. The Four of Cups. The Moon. And the Page of Pentacles. Because of the Star. Okay, so someone's like, maybe one day, you know, I'll stop pushing this away. Maybe I'll stop being afraid. You know, maybe I'll stop, you know, hiding how I truly feel. Maybe I'll stop suppressing my emotions and either act on or present an offer. Because with the Star energy, this is clearly what I want. Okay, it's what I desire. And I have to stop waiting. I have to stop procrastinating. I have to stop delaying this opportunity. I feel like someone is realizing that it might have been putting something on hold more so like maybe one day, another time. It's not the right time, you know, right? But with it clarified by the World and the Four of Cups, someone is like, it's time for me to stop pushing this away. It's like producing fear of the unknown when it comes to an opportunity. One day. Yeah, the Magician is coming in. It's like someone is maybe looking at opportunity as like a manifestation, but also knowing that they have to step up to make that choice. It's like manifestations come through, but you have to choose it, right? Who's here with me? Hey, Bengley 1000. Did I say it right? Bengley 1000. I'm about to make your name into a remix. Okay, so what's coming your way is someone that's like realizing that they can't keep putting the situation on hold. Like maybe one day, another time. It's like if you want this, you're gonna have to act on it. So moving on to Cancer. Cancer. Let's see. What is coming towards you this weekend? Two more. Something could be happening where, it's necessary for you to just kind of take time to yourself. To rejuvenate. To find your happy place again. Okay? For Cancer spirit, what's coming in for Cancer at this time? Unspoken, regrets, lost words, disappointment. Fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination. Despair, falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Because of heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. It's like if someone was like withdrawn, lonesome, or to themselves, it's like they have had an inner knowing during that time of what was good for them and what wasn't. So someone may have regrets around, participating in a fantasy, something that wasn't real. Because especially if they're going through despair, that they are hiding with the illusion's energy or not seeing or not addressing. Because they do have an inner knowing. For Cancer. One more. No? One more. Why are these messages here for Cancer? Seven of Wands. Yeah. So someone stopped themselves from giving to a situation. But with the world energy in the Four of Cups, it's like, they want to stop pushing this away. They could regret, looking at this as like a fantasy, something that wasn't real. Because now they're going through despair in that illusion. Okay. That is not real. They're legit going through despair. Because they had an inner knowing that it was. Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. If someone is like looking to work on things, like wanting to work on, what might have been inconsistent or unreliable or unbalanced. Okay. If someone is making a judgment, regardless with the Five of Swords energy, it's like I'm making a judgment regardless of how I feel, of how my mind is running away with me, of what other people got to say. Okay. For the Chariot energy and moving forward, because the Two of Pentacles and the Resistance with the Shrimp card ain't doing nothing but keeping someone stuck in limbo. Okay? Stuck in limbo and stagnation. Two of Pentacles, Shrimp card, Hangman. Knight of Pentacles right behind that. Okay? The whole back and forth ain't doing anything but keeping someone like resistant and stuck. For Cancer. One. Oh, that's a lot. So someone definitely wants something long term. Okay. They want to change things around. Okay. They see you as a stable feminine energy. Maybe they will go like kind of going back and forth and resisting and keeping things stagnant because of their fear of, making you an offer or presenting you with something. But they do see you as a wish fulfillment. They just have like unhealthy attachments or experiences with love and relationship. They see you as different though. That's why this is coming in as an inner knowing, because they have the inner knowing. Okay, if you feel some type of way about a situation and you wonder like, well, do they feel the same, or Do they see the word, how beneficial this can be, or see my work? Yeah, they do. So you're not alone. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Bingley. Sorry. Bingley. 1,000. Moving on to Leo. 3 shuffles for Leo. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you so much, Bingley. Put you on the screen. Me live. Thank you. All right. For Leo Spirit, what is coming towards Leo this weekend? Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. Okay. Because of hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. Okay. So Leo, whatever you've been manifesting, hoping for, praying for, asking God, your angels, your guides, the universe for, you're getting it. Okay. With this euphoria energy, chasing thrills, joy, laughter, you're happy this weekend. All right. The 10 of Wands. Whoa. Things have been rather difficult. And with this energy, it's an energy of too much. Okay. So it's been rather difficult, but also an energy of that's enough. Okay. And so with the Ace of Cups energy and the Queen of Wands, there's a new opportunity for you. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles tried to show. So it's kind of giving the energy of, if you want the new beginning, you got to let something go. Okay. Why is Euphoria here? Feels like, yeah. Tower to the 3 of Cups. You got to let some people go. Let my people go. It is Black History Month. Yeah. These are people that you've committed yourselves to. Okay. In some way, shape, or form. Ain't got to be marriage or nothing like that. You've committed yourselves to these people in some way, shape, or form. Right? Look, it is justice. It is justice for you to let go of some burden, something that you've committed yourself to. Right? Especially if it is keeping you stuck or limited in a way. Okay? When it comes to having new beginnings, Ace of Wands, especially when you're ready to have those new beginnings. You're in a position where right now, Leo, you're ready for new. Okay, you're ready to embark on something unknown. You're feeling stable within yourself. You're feeling ready financially, within your personal discipline. Right? The Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles is someone who has taken time to reflect on what's not moving, why things aren't moving. So if you've been going through a very difficult time or dealing with something very heavy, this Tower is your justice. It's to shake up the heavy because you've been feeling very stuck and limited when it comes to new, right? You've been feeling very stuck and limited, even though you're ready for new. It's like you've been feeling stuck and limited. Like, what am I supposed to do? The Chariot energy and the 5 of Swords is you moving past anything that's mentally conflicting, anything that's causing you to challenge your thinking. That's what this is. I'm moving past that, okay? Because of an opportunity for new. You're letting go of this energy of being hurt, current around grief, current around sadness. You're letting all of that go. You're releasing a burden. And Spirit saying releasing this burden or letting it crumble is justice. Because it's been keeping you stuck. It's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to move. It's not allowing you to evolve. Especially when there's new opportunity there. You're ready for that new opportunity, but you're not going towards it because you're thinking and focusing solely on what could hold you up or what is holding you up. Okay. So energy that's coming towards you, Leo, during this weekend is an opportunity for euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. And it's something you've been hoping for, waiting for, manifesting. So, take it how you must, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. What do we have for Virgo, Spirit? I just got on my Virgo friend because she doesn't listen, you know? She doesn't listen. And most people don't, you know, especially adults, you know. They don't listen because they feel like they know what's best. But I try to tell people, if I recommend something to you, if I give you guidance in some way or give my opinion, it's because I'm telling you based off my experiences, not just off of like someone's opinion or what someone said. I'm telling you what I already know. It's like I made the mistake, so let me help you not make the mistake, okay? Because you Virgos, you know, kind of like Taurus, pretty stubborn. So let's see. For Virgo, Spirit, what's coming towards Virgos again? The energy of heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter. And limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. Because of illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Do you know why your judgment might be clouded, Virgo? Influences. Okay. Who's influencing you? Make it make sense. Okay. So with the heart fog energy, you could be sending out mixed signals. Maybe you're receiving mixed signals. Maybe you feel like your emotions are blocked or cluttered or in a way, especially with the illusions energy. You're like kind of all over the place. You're not sure, you know. And I feel like you're at your limit with this, you know. You're at your limit where you're ready for, you know, consistency, or you're just ready to just know. Right? Well, you're gonna know. But listen, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, so whatever it is you know, it's going to allow things to move into a better state for you. You're going to know. The Ace of Swords coming out is a stamp on you knowing the truth. You gain the clarity, you have an understanding, it being clear. You're going to know what you need to know in order for things to move into a better state for you. Okay, the Page of Swords is you receiving some information in whatever way. The Page of Swords is the energy for me as I know. I know in whatever way. It could be a letter that comes through. It can be a message that someone, you know, says or gives. It can be anything. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, this is working on what's next. Okay. Three of Wands is my vision forward. Whether it's, you know, how you plan to move forward in a dynamic or a relationship, or what you plan to do next is my vision forward. So it's working on the vision forward. Okay. So the Ace of Swords with the Six of Swords is a truth or a clarity or a confirmation that allows things to move into a better state because someone's interested in putting in the effort to move things forward. Justice and the Eight of Swords. Okay, this is justice for someone who has been sitting in an energy that has been rather stuck. Okay, for whoever has been in this energy of illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed, having this clarity and having this confirmation that allows things to move into a better state is justice. Okay, the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles is someone that is sure about the direction that they're choosing. They're sure that they want to get to this. They're sure that, you know, this is the dynamic they want. Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. So whatever has happened in the past, whatever has been going on, you know, like past energy that could be, could have been influencing someone's judgment, you know, whether, you know, was somewhat imbalanced. Okay. The influences energy is also there, could be from other people. It is being overcome, okay? Because someone's might have been worried about being in a relationship or worried about their stability in a way, and so therefore they held back, you know? Yeah. So, but you can, you know, what's coming your way is if someone's been in the energy of a heart fog, they're kind of at their limit because they feel overwhelmed. They feel like their judgment, you know, is somewhat clouded and all over the place. So, moving on to Libra. All right. What is coming towards Libra's weekend spirit? Two more. One. Two. An apology. Return, forgiveness, gifts. Because of elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky. Okay. Someone might have been clinging to a conflict. Okay. Or clinging to something that has been a conflict. It could be apologizing to you or returning, you know, for being elusive, tricky, dishonest, not, you know, not being transparent. For Libra spirit. Two more. One more. Okay. Six of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So this could be someone that's like seeing the opportunity as balanced and fair and equal. Okay. That might be what's triggering them to apologize for being elusive, you know? It's like this is a situation that's balanced and fair. And yeah. Yep. So someone is taking control of a situation, Emperor. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so someone's maybe stepping up to communicate or even move things forward. Okay, with the Fool and Justice. Yeah, someone's stepping up to communicate that they were a fool. Okay, they do see this situation as justice, and they also see it as a manifestation. Okay, they feel like it's something they called in. Mm-hmm. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups is someone that feels like they have been avoiding, or they have been closed off, or they have been negligent to a wish fulfilled. Okay, all because of them trying to be cooperative, or trying to bend, or trying to get on the same page with other people. We saw the energy of influences. So someone is stepping up to communicate that they were a fool. And maybe that they want to make things right, especially if they avoided making a decision about this. So the energy that's coming towards you, Libra, is an apology for someone being tricky, intangible, dishonest, elusive. Moving on to Scorpio. I know I might be going a little quick, but just because I'm tired. I went up to happy hour and I'm just like, yeah. For Scorpio. One more. What's coming towards Scorpio this weekend, Spirit? Roman Wild. Free-spirited, risk possibilities. Listen. Basically, it's like everything is game. Okay, because of clashing. Differences, incompatibility, conflict. So if something has been a conflict for you, Scorpio, it's like it's giving the energy of, you know, anything's game right now. Two more. Why is Roman Wild here, free spirited, risk possibilities for Scorpio. The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups. All right, so I feel like this is more so a risk. Okay, so Scorpio, either you or someone else is taking a risk. Okay, could be blocking out anything that is not creating movement. Putting a block to anything that is causing interference or stagnation in a way. And basically, moving forward and communicating what it is that you do not want, what doesn't fulfill you. Because with the Queen of Cups on the bottom and the Hermit, I feel like the love that you are giving to yourself right now is causing you to reflect on what it is that, others may be giving you, It's like if you treat yourself real good, you're not going to want, someone, penny pinch you or, King of Cups is showing. And the Knave of Wands, that's the Page of Wands. So the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is communicating the action they plan to take because they do want a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. They want to give to this. They want commitment. They want to commit fully. So I do feel like you are communicating that your dissatisfaction to someone, especially if there's been clashing. Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. There is an opportunity for a new beginning because of you guys getting on the same page. Yeah. So a risk could be taken this weekend because of someone's focus on blocking out stagnation. They're communicating what they're dissatisfied with. And the masculine is communicating what they plan to do to have a new beginning around that. Yeah, because they do want to rebuild. And the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn that's trying to move things to a better state because of them maybe missing you or feeling neglected or wanting things to change or wanting things to grow. So, moving on to Sagittarius. For Sagittarius spirit, what is coming in for Sagittarius this weekend? Two more shuffles. One more. Okay, for the Saggies. What is coming in for Sagittarius this weekend? Death. Okay. And the boundaries energy felt in my lap. Okay, with pride on the bottom. So you have depth with pride on the bottom. Okay. It says complexity, awareness, importance. Okay. So something is definitely complex. Maybe this is something someone is fully aware of, especially if they've been in a prideful energy. Ego, arrogance, stubborn love. This could be someone that's kind of purifying their energy, releasing it. Especially if it's caused boundaries. No, saying, drawing a line. So someone is seeing the importance of maybe even keeping proper boundaries, especially if they've, had to kind of, be stubborn with the love they're giving out. Why is this message here for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, why is this message here? The Three of Cups with the Hermit. Okay, so you could be spending time with some people that maybe you've spent some time away from. Okay, maybe someone's been thinking a lot about the conflict between the two of you, and maybe just wanted to spend time with you, hang out, enjoy one another. Okay. There could have been a delay in communication with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. There could be a delay, or could have been, because of how I fell in my lap. Could have been a delay in communication. Okay. Because with the Page of Swords energy and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like knowing that something has to change, knowing that something has to give, and they have to make a decision about this connection. Yeah. The past had someone on the fence, Two of Pentacles. They had them, going back and forth, juggling the opportunity. Okay. So things could actually be coming together right now because of someone having that conversation with their past. Like, listen, I'm going in a different direction. Things could have been rather complex, where you might have had to put up proper boundaries, the Two of Wands is a choice that is being made because of this communication, like someone being clear on the direction that they're going. The Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is like a relationship has been stagnant because of grief, manipulation, gossip. Yeah, things could be coming together right about now, Sagittarius, because of someone talking to the people in their community, talking to their past, having that conversation, letting them know what their judgment is. What is it they want? What is it that, what is it that they desire? Because with the Seven of Cups energy and Eight of Swords, someone was more so worried about what others thought and kept them stuck or restricted. Like, I can't do this. Right? But the Ace of Swords is like a confirmation almost. If someone is seeing how important this is, it's like having a confirmation of what you need to do. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is working on what's next, working on the future forward, working on the path forward. What's next? Yeah, there was fear around that. Okay. Fear around rebuilding, fear around trusting. I feel more so. Yeah. So someone like manifested an ending, because more so like a fear around like trusting the unknown. Someone is saying just how important it is to maybe say no to the, to certain people, or to put up proper boundaries. Yeah. Because it made it more difficult for someone to give of themselves and to really take the necessary steps to have a solid new beginning, because of them maybe like allowing this energy to drag on them. Yeah. Because of them wanting to like be sure. I don't know. That happens. Moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. What's coming in for you this weekend? Two more. Farewells is on the bottom. Nice. Spirit. What's coming in for Capricorn this weekend? Okay. Influences. Dark attachments, third parties. Shallow. Superficiality, boredom, blank. Because of exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. And pride right behind that. Okay. I feel like your pride is allowing, has you in a position where you don't even want to see just how much certain influences are draining you. You're not happy with these influences at all. You feel like they're superficial. You feel like they're shallow. You feel like they're blank. You're not happy with it. You're rather exhausted by it as well. One more. You got to do something. Why are these messages here for Capricorn Spirit? Tower to the Five of Wands. You have to do something. Okay? Yeah. Because it ain't doing nothing for you. Okay? It's stagnating you. Nothing's moving. Nothing's growing. Okay? Yep. Queen of Pentacles. You're ready for so much more with the Queen of Pentacles. But instead, Knight of Pentacles, you are crawling. You're crawling. Because of grief and manipulation and gossip and hearsay. I feel like these influences aren't giving you much of nothing. And to be honest, they are probably draining the fuck out of you, but you're not doing anything about it. The Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Because of the Star. So things are definitely probably moving very slow for you right now. Especially if you're carrying around grief. But it's not helping when people are in your ear. Okay? It's not helping the situation. I feel like you have a lot of people in your ear. When it comes to like your family situation, if you had a long-term commitment, your kids, your baby mama, your relationship, your great baby daddy, whoever. It's like everybody got an opinion. I feel like it's almost like Spirit is saying like this is draining you. This is causing you to stagnate. It's almost like you might need to take 5, like pull back, It's almost like it's impacting you negatively in your stability, almost like holding you up because this grief is like it's manipulating you in a way. 3 of Wands is delaying you in a way. So with the World, the 10 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, Spirit's like, okay, so we have to close out a cycle that has been very difficult, okay, draining, exhausting, right? And choose with the King of Cups energy to have something new because of the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. These are 2 feminine energies. Could be of one person, but I feel like it's more so 2, especially with there being an influence here. Okay. There is someone, it could be an Aries or Sagittarius, that has someone on the fence. But it could be that they want a new beginning with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're carrying around a burden that they need to release. Yeah, because someone knows that they have a manifestation right in front of them. Okay. But they have to stop messing it up. Have to stop sabotaging it. It's like these influences are something that does not satisfy you. And they're exhausting. But someone has to step up to end that cycle. Moving on to Aquarius. Something's not over, Aquarius. Maybe you're not letting something in. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you won't let something in. It's definitely giving something's not over. All right, for Aquarius spirit, what's coming in for Aquarius this weekend? One more. What's coming in for Aquarius this weekend, spirit? Sidetrack, delays, distractions, change. Okay? Because of epiphany, realizations, understandings, awakenings. Okay? So some change could be happening because of you realizing something. Now, something fell on the floor and it went in reverse, but it didn't turn over. So you're no longer receptive to something. With receptive coming out, it went in reverse. You're not receptive to it, but it didn't turn over. I feel like you're in an energy where you're not receptive to something. It's like you're not open to it anymore. So you maybe realizing that something has to change. For Aquarius, 2 more. No. 1. 1 more. 2. You feel stuck in some way. You're aware that something has to change. And you could be communicating what you plan to do so. Okay. And it could be because of the past. Now, this can be your energy or someone else's, but someone is communicating what they plan to do to change things because of the past. It's like because someone is like something has to give, right? The Page of Coins is an offer that is a wish fulfilled with the star, but someone has to be certain. Knight of Swords, okay, and that's why this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn could be coming towards you for union with the 2 of Cups, right? Ace of Pentacles right behind that, like wanting a new beginning with you, Queen of Swords. Okay. Someone could definitely be communicating actually plan to take to address an offer that has been rather stagnant because it's what they want and they're sure about it. So this can be like you knowing why something has been delayed, and maybe this is, maybe you haven't been receptive to it. Maybe you're going to be receptive to it now. King of Wands and the King of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So it could be in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but I see it more so as the masculine energy taking action because of them not being certain or sure. Maybe if you're going to be available, if you're going to take their hand forward or whatever. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with the Hierophant energy in the world, the Hierophant energy is about tradition, values, what you're used to, your customs, your morals, right? But if someone's closing out their cycles because they're allowing other people to not influence their decision making. Someone realizes that something has definitely been delayed, but they're also realizing that something needs to give. And that's what they're doing. They're taking action to make that happen. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. The Page of Wands went in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever news you do receive, especially if it's around why things haven't been moving, it might be rather disappointing. But it's for your highest good. It's always for your highest good. Okay. So you are realizing why something has been delayed. Moving to Pisces. 3 shuffles for Pisces spirit. What's coming towards Pisces this weekend? Losses on the bottom of the deck. It says grief, sorrow, pain. That's what's on the bottom. Let's see. What's coming towards Pisces this weekend, spirit? Loyalty. Because of beginnings. New direction, fresh start, chance. Okay. Fantasy behind that. So loyalty is the energy that's coming towards you this weekend, Pisces. Dedication, trust, reliability. All right. Okay, Pisces. Let's see. Why is this energy here for you? 2 more. This weekend. So you're getting some loyalty, trust, reliability because of beginnings. Ace of Pentacles. That's a solid new beginnings. Okay? Yes. And it's because of a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn that wants to spend time with you, wants to celebrate with you, wants to have fun with you, wants to socialize. Okay. The Queen of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Moon, 3 of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. Someone's definitely attracted to you. And they see union with you. But I feel like the attraction is almost like what might have made them like resistant to union. And I feel like it's because of them needing to compromise in a way. But it's like they're seeing you as a wish fulfilled. And so they're willing to compromise. The Ace of Cups and the Hermit could be done for Virgo. This someone is like thinking about the possibilities. It's like, if I go down this new path, if I go, into this direction of a new direction, a fresh start or a chance, like, what will it produce? Because of the 5 of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like someone not being sure. Okay, if you have the 5 of Swords and the King of Swords, like, mentally conflicted about what's real, what's, clear, or what's truth. Right? Someone's definitely thinking about new. Right? And a connection they had with, with someone else could have made them kind of fearful of new. Okay. The Death energy is that all coming to a close. Okay. Someone releasing that fear. Someone releasing that worry about new because of them seeing an opportunity as the 10 of Cups, right? They're happy ever after. They're happy ever after. Someone that was more so resistant to getting on the same page with you in a way. 2 more. 1, 2. The 10 of Swords and the Lovers. Okay, if someone went through a bad experience in a connection, it definitely conflicted them mentally. Okay. Yeah. And it was more so off of abandonment. And it impacted their judgment. Like whether they wanted to give to a situation or not. But there is an energy of loyalty you can expect this weekend. With someone I feel like is more so trusting in the opportunity. Releasing negativity. Releasing energy of lack. Right. Releasing fear. For these beginnings. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Suge. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit the like buttons right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media. And subscribe so you know when I post. Did you guys already? Bye, y'all. Happy Black History Month.